All right, good evening, superstars. Good evening, good evening. We're here once again in this beautiful day for us to hear more about this great opportunity. But before we start, I want you to ask you one question. I want you to know that being happy, being healthy, and wealthy at the same time is a normal state of life for you and me and everyone else who want it and whose mind is open. Therefore, this night, I want your mind to be open, because being wealthy, being healthy, and then being happy at the same time is a normal state of mind for you. I don't care what you have passed through before now. If I ask you a question, what would you change if your annual income suddenly become your monthly income? Do you get that? I'm about to show you a system that will make your annual income becomes your monthly income. The money you make in a year, in the previous years, you start making it monthly right now. What will you change? You know, when I said that, I don't know what goes through your mind. Oh, it's not possible. How is that possible in this economy, in this kind of situation? No, I want you to know it's possible. But you need courage to do that, because most people don't want to take the step that will get them there. But I'm about to show you something, because in this our society today, the opposite of courage in our society is not cowardice, it's conformity. People start doing things the way they feel that others are doing it without knowing or looking at something different. Maybe you've not done anything about crypto, you've not done anything about forex, and you are here tonight. It's an opportunity to look at something in another perspective, look at something in a different way. Maybe you've been offline all this while. That's what you feel is the best for you. And you are here tonight, you said whatever that is online, but this is not purely online things. It's not for me. Anything that has to do with crypto and forex is not for you. That's where the world is going. So please listen to me as I go through this presentation tonight, so you now see what you can take from it and make the best of it. Lives have been transformed. I'm so happy this evening. I'm so excited, because your financial trajectory is about to take a different turn tonight. If you sit down, listen to me, and take action immediately. Then if you are giving this video, please go through it. Don't stop. You need to go through it line by line and get information. Where you don't get, rewind back, and then you get it. So welcome to Nextgen. This is Nextgen presentation. The question is, what is Nextgen? Nextgen means the next generation kind of business. It's next generation. It's a business that is good for the now generation and the next generation. That means you can do it, and your children and your grandchildren will thank you. So when you are making a decision, I want you to, about this business, I want you to think about not just yourself. Think about your kids. Think about your kids. I'm talking about you leaving a legacy that will be there for you in time to come. And this presentation is brought to you by Bonus Fortuna. So I welcome you to the Bonus Fortuna system of Nextgen that will give you access to financial freedom. That's why I ask you, what would you suddenly change if your annual income suddenly becomes your monthly income, with a system that will give you access to financial freedom? I tell people that every one of us want the same thing. What we want is financial freedom, but it's only few that follow the process to make it happen. So if you're listening to me today, I want you to know that there is a formula to wealth. And if you follow that formula, you will get to the same destination. Please follow me as I go through this. But there's a disclaimer. It's under law. I'm obliged under law to do this, that I explain to you properly. I accurately represent the product, the service, the potential income of Nextgen. But you must understand that there is no guarantee of the level of income. Remember the guarantee level of income, because your result may vary depending on your individual skills, expertise, and effort. If you put more effort into your business, do what you're supposed to do. If you become active, you make more money, more than those who are inactive. That's what the disclaimer is. That's level of income. So you may see someone making $100,000 or euros in a month. Does not mean you do the same once you come in. Then what you need to do is to follow the same process that that person is following. Then you arrive at the same destination. Is that okay? Having said that, and then taking that out of the way. So what's the Nextgen goal? The goal of the company is to be the #1 company, not in the world, but for the world. The #1 company, not in the world, but for the world. When you think about Forex and crypto, the #1 company that comes to your mind is Nextgen. And that's why the company is doing everything possible to be that company that will be the #1 for the world. When it comes to crypto, there are new packages coming on, new things have been, the company is involved in trying to make sure they meet to the goal of the company. So if you are with us right now, when you join us after this presentation today, you are still new. You are one of the pioneers of the company, because we are having a company that will be here for years. And it's not up to a year already. So that means, and this company have antecedent. Those who are there, the company metamorphosed from one thing to what it is now, rebranded to Nextgen. So it's a company that have history, and strong history and good history at that. So now, when we talk about the company, who owns the company? Who are they? Notable among them is Paul Chalmers. Paul Chalmers is the managing director and co-founder of the company. He's a co-founder as well of UK largest trading academy known as UKTA, UK Trading Academy. And Paul had senior roles in blue chip companies like Mitsubishi, Exxon, Pirelli, Monsanto, Tyco, UK, and Europe. Paul is a beast of a trader. He's an institutional trader that have trained over 150,000 students for the past 12 years. So he's not just a new kid in the block. He has been there. He's an old wine. He knows the way. He talks the talk. He's a beast of a trader. When you talk about trading, this guy knows it. When we talk about somebody, do you know your onions? He knows his onions, and he knows his way out of trade. This is a beast of a trader. He is the one that controls the account of the company, Nextgen. He and his team in UKTA trade for the company, Nextgen. So Nextgen is not that kind of company they say they trade, and you can't trace if they are trading or not. No. Then we have the second person, Ryan Goa. Ryan Goa is the CEO of the company. He's an early believer in the blockchain and cryptocurrency, made his millions in the blockchain industry, the Bitcoin, and has built and managed global sales teams in several companies. So now, this is two people with different backgrounds come together to build a system. That's why we say that the leadership of the company has the competence. They have the competence. They have the character. They have the capacity, the vision to take the company to the next phase. That's the reason why we can boldly say, we may not know the future, but we can predict it because of the leadership of the company we are talking about. We can predict the future of Nextgen. So that's why we are here with so much, we are here with so much belief in building the company going forward. And they have a listening ear. They listen to us and we guide them. We want a company that is sustainable and a company that changes people's life. It stays 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 6 years. The next 10 years, you are talking about Nextgen. People's life have been transformed. At that time, it is the people's life that are transformed that will be dragging people into Nextgen. Everyone want to belong to something that is sustainable. That's why I said, when you join us after this presentation, you are one of the pioneers of the company. Now, these two coming together with other people like Shweta Bosman, we have Kamran Abbasi, we have Haidar Mustafa, and so many top, the VP, public, international relations, and then the compliance teams and the account team. We have a lot of people working for the company. But now the question is, where do they work? Is it an online business that just have this face? Yes, they have a face. Do they have office as well? This is where they work. We have physical infrastructure. We have 3 places where when we talk about the waste office is the Nextgen Academy. If you go there, you find out the engine that runs the company. Because that's where the engine is in Wales, the Nextgen Wales. There you can still get training as well. You can go there and be trained as an institutional trader. You see instructors. These are seasoned traders who will now tell you what is happening in the trading world. That's the thing that we talk about. We have office in London. We have in Dubai, Turkey, Nigeria. Here we have a team office in Nigeria. We are having Philippines. But the headquarters is not in Dubai. The headquarters is in the United Kingdom, Birmingham, at Fort Dunlop. That's where you can see there. That's the division of the headquarters of Nextgen. So Nextgen, to me, is not an online business. Nextgen have a face. Nextgen have a physical infrastructure, just like every company. Anybody can create a website. Some can even hire people to stand as their CEO, and later on, you don't find them again. But when you look at people you can feel and touch, they've been in Nigeria. 1st of October last year when it was, and in May, they will be coming to Nigeria. And this next week that is coming, by His grace, we will be in Cyprus for the international convention. One of the best of its kind convention. And we are going to see these people, feel them, sit and snap with them. We will snap and we'll send videos. And you see, these are real people doing real business. So it's not about that. We have so much coming, which is the 100% assurance of your package value. That means the face value of your package is 100% assured. What does that mean? Worst case scenario, you get your money back. So that means no matter what, you can't lose your money. Has the company done it before? Yes. So it's not a mere promise. It's real. But that does not mean that we go around and begin to give people paper to sign and begin to say we give you guarantee and all that. No, the company gives 100% assurance of your package value, and that is real. So you earn euro here daily with peace of mind. That means the risk is taken off you. The risk is not on you, but on the company right now. So you earn with peace of mind. You are not afraid. It's not MMM. It's not that kind of Ponzi scheme that you are putting. You don't know what they are doing. Don't know what the company is doing. Anything can happen. You are afraid. No, not this one. You don't need to be. The company have businesses that they do. Nextgen is in the forest. As you can look at here, you see all the company businesses that I'm about to show you right now. Come to this side. You look at the company business. The company is into the business of forest market. They are in the crypto, in the options market. They are in the real estate market. They are in the crypto looping market. So that's the reason why they can talk about giving you 100% assurance of your package, because the company is not doing one thing. We'll call it multiple streams of income, MSI. Because even in the Garden of Eden, there was no one river coming into the garden. What supplies water into the Garden of Eden is 4 rivers that are supplying water into the Garden of Eden. That's what God used to show us that having one source of income is bad. Because if anything happened to your source of income right now, If you feel, okay, this is not for you, that thing you are doing right now that you feel, okay, that's what you want to do. If anything happened to you, what becomes of the lifestyle that you give to your family going forward? The company understand that fact too, and they decided to have many things that run. And even Paul Chama said that the company continue to grow, they will open up more businesses, because you can't sustain a company that have grown to millions with just forex alone. That you need more source of income to sustain it going. They know where they are going. They know what to do. That's the kind of leadership that we have in Nextgen. That's why we talk about capacity. That's why we talk about character. That's why we talk about their content, their vision. Everything about them is us talking about leadership. For everything, rise and fall on leadership. Now, Nextgen has a lot of benefits. A lot of benefits. So what are the benefits? We have daily income scale. I will explain that. Daily passive reward as well. We have daily commissions. So the question that you ask is, what does this mean? Those daily things, daily income scale and daily things. What does it mean? We have an academy. The daily income scale talks about the Nextgen Academy. The Nextgen Academy is an academy where people have got a lot of testimonies. Before I go into the academy, let me just tell you about Nafis from Sweden. And we have a lot in Nigeria. So my job keeps me away from my family. But now I make more money monthly from home via Nextgen Academy. He's Nafis. And we have a lot of people in Nigeria here who started trading forex all thanks to Nextgen. A lot of people, including me, we are trading forex right now, all thanks to Nextgen. And what they're doing, if you go into the back office of Nextgen, there's a lot for you to do. Now, let me tell you why forex, so that maybe you don't understand this industry. The forex is the biggest industry in the world. The forex market has created more millionaires than any other industry. People make money every day in the forex market. But you need to know what you're doing, right? We have over 10 million traders worldwide, and over $6 to $7 trillion are traded daily, exchange hands every day. That is huge. But as good as this may sound, I want you to know that if you go into this industry and you don't know what you are doing, you will lose your money. And because so many people have lost money in forex based on ignorance, but you and I know that there are people, ordinary people, who are making millions through forex. They are not immortal. They are not special. But the only thing is that they do something differently than most traders. That's why we have over 85% that lose money. We have 10% that make little or no money. Only 5% make the big profit. So these 5% are the people who are making the million. There's something that they know. There are secrets. It may not be many, but there are secrets of things that they know that most people don't. Do you know the good news? You have just found a place where you will get the secret, because Nextgen Academy members are on top of the 5%. We have retail traders. We have institutional traders. And institutional traders make all the money. But the point remains, you may not have the money to follow institutional traders. They drag the market now. But now there is something you will know, what the institutional traders are doing, the moves they make, and you follow them to make the same move with your little money, because their billions move the market. But if you can follow them, you only see that a lot of people, this 85% that have been losing money, are committing every day, is that they are playing against the big boys. Listen to me, you can't play against the big boys and win. They have a way of playing this game. They have the money. They have their way. They move the market the way they want. You may not like it, but that's how the world runs. Those who have the money, they train to change the system. So the same way in the forex market, the institutional traders move the market. So all you need is to align. to a system, to an academy that will give you access to what the big boys are doing. So you don't play against them, you play with them. And then you start making money like them. You know, this world, no balance. But one thing is that if access to information will just put you on the same pedestal with those who are walking the talk, it's just a simple logic. So why do you need to come into Nextgen? Hence, I said that they teach the institutional trading pattern, right? And you may not know anything about Forex. And then you say, this is not for me. Don't worry. Anybody can do this. Anyone, as long as you can operate a smartphone. No, this is one of the ways to turn your smartphone into a money-making machine instead of a money-sucking monster. There are people that their phone has turned to a money-sucking monster. They recharge 10,000, 5,000. Before you know, they watch video, they watch this. The whole thing is gone. The data is gone. They have to buy another. They have to buy over and over, and they're not using it for anything. But let me tell you, you will just use your data to watch the 20 training modules. It's a comprehensive 20 training modules, not just a video, that will take you from beginners to intermediate to advanced. This video is in several languages. So if you have somebody that is in French, you can turn it and begin to listen to the French language. You have someone that is in Spain, Spanish is there. Okay, you have somebody who is in Arabic, all these Arabic words like, all these places, the Muslim word, Arabic is there. Then the person knows English just like you and I. Good, you can tune the English version. This video will take any dummy, which I know you are not a dummy, but any dummy, this video can take the person from beginners to intermediate to advanced. All you just need is to sit down. Most times we don't have the patience to learn. We want to make money faster. All you need is to open a demo account and there will be money there for you. Then please go through these models. As you are getting the information, you go and trade with paper money. Understand the system. And once you're okay with the system, because it's a simple to do step-by-step instructions in those videos, just pick them and start building the future. Let me tell you, you can take a man's jacket. You can take his clothes. You can take everything that he has. But if he has skill, if he's a man or a woman that have skill, you can't take it away. Put him in the desert. If he has access to his tools, it's a matter of time. You will see him in a 5-star hotel. Before you know it, you see him in an estate. And he's bounced back because the gift of a man make it way for him. This is a skill that once you get it, you've gotten it. And do you know that? There's so many other things that are coming. The services of Nextgen are enormous. Do you know that you have access? This is mentorship now. You have access to live streaming 12 hours a day, showing you the market, what the big boys are doing in the market. You see it in the market index. Paul Chama said, I have the right to stream the market index. That's a bold statement, because not everybody can stream the market index. Do you know what is the market index? You are opening up the institutional trading volumes that is happening around the world. When they bring out billions to put it in another pair, you watch it happen live. So you can take trade on that. While people are still there trading, you already moved. You having access to what is happening, which most banks don't even have access to. That is big. So you have access to live support. Mentorship is the fastest way to mastery. That you studied this thing, you have the 20 training models, and yet you are still giving support. They don't allow you to go. And then after that, you have access to 3 winning strategies. We have the Asian rejection strategy. The Asian rejection strategy is for Forex. You download it, put it into your MT4, and you put it there. It's your own for life. Then we have the Da Vinci Code strategy for crypto. And the Newton Index strategy for crypto, for Forex, I mean. That's the Newton Index strategy. That's exactly what you have. Do you know that you have access to so many things, but yet no monthly charges? Let me outline what you have. And you know that what you have access to is huge. What's that? 20 trading models that I told you. You have access to it. You have access to 3 winning institutional strategies that will make you trade as an institution. You have access to live trading support, which I told you just want to, you don't know the pips, you don't know the lot size to use based on your capital. You don't know what, you just feel like, oh, you asked the live support. You told them, I want this and another. Matter is always there to answer your questions 8 hours a day. We have free tools worth $30,000. These tools have been used to train over 150,000 people, have been trained in institutional trading pattern, and they all come out tops. That's what you have access to. Then you have access to continental market data from Jefferson Bank in the US. That's the market index that is showing everything that is happening in the institutional world, how they move the market in one way. The institutions are the ones who change the market. Some people who don't understand it's as if someone is at the back of their laptop or their phone. When they put up a trade, it goes south. You need to understand why those things happen. And then you can make your trade with peace of mind. That's exactly what it is. But now, there are so many success stories that time will fail me to talk about both in and outside Nigeria. Then the second one, we have the daily passive reward. This, you are paid to learn. You know, you paid for something, pay service, and then you are earning at the same time. I just want you to know this. Listen, why we trust Nextgen is because of this data. You know, they show us, that's one of their trading accounts, right? We have one of our leaders who have been in the UK, in the Wales office. When you talk about the accounts they are trading and the way they do, you know, the way they trade, you know, to her, she has so much confidence in Nextgen now that, you know, he said, this business is going nowhere. There's something that I saw that makes me know that, man, we are in something huge here. They know what they're doing. For Chalmers is a beast when it comes to trading. So this is just one of the accounts which they show. The main account is there and they're trading. We have third-party audit, you know, that's transparent and open. They show us things that they do. If you go to the Wales office, you see a lot of things about the company. They open up the business to you. They open up the account. They show you what they're doing. You can watch them because they have big screen where they are trading. So you see traders trading. So they have global and physical access infrastructure around the globe. So it's not something that you say, okay, you know, I don't know where they are. I don't even know their office. They are just online. Yes, error 404 can happen to a business that is online without a physical infrastructure, without people, you know, but not a company that put up their face, a company that have physical, that you can go to and say, this is where they are. That means their intention is pure and clear. Then we have credible founders, just like I'm telling you, credible founders that you can look into and know. When they speak to you, you see the passion to see people win. You see the passion to do the right thing. That's the kind of leaders, founders that we have. We have accredited academy. You know that this academy is accredited by Aspire Business School. With this now, you are getting from diploma to PhD. Because Paul Chalmers is someone that universities in the UK have called that he should come and be teaching Forex up to PhD level in the school. But yet, he decided to be with it, and then that's why they now gave that accreditation that they can be teaching people to PhD. Hence, he can't come to the university to do that. Because he has written so many articles on Forex, he has been in the Forex, he knows these things in and out. You know, Emma Chalmers, that's the daughter, started trading at the age of 14. See herself through college. She's not a certified lawyer, but if you see her analyzing the market of Forex, then you know that this one, no. These people, it runs in the family. The same with Greg. So this is a company that we have, we have access to them. Like my Jay, I can chat her and she will chat me back. They respond. Paul Chalmers the same. CEO the same. You talk to them and they respond. These are people you want. Anytime you need their attention, they are there for you. That's the kind of people you want to work with, not people that for you to even reach them is a problem. You have an issue, there's no perfect system, because when a system has some glitches, you need to talk to people immediately and they handle your issue. So these are transparent people. So I like the people that I can easily reach. When I have issues, please settle it for me, and they will do it as fast as possible. Just like the other day, we're having issues about our travel. They have to step in to make it work. If it's a company you can't reach, how will you make it happen? These are credible people we talk day to day, every day. I'm telling you, you are in for the best of time here. So we have Nextgen rewards. We have scenarios. If you come in now, you can start zero compounding. There's no compounding you're making. Up to 130%. You can get that. But now there's a second scenario where you now compound for 26 weeks, that's 6 months, and decide to withdraw, then you can get up to 200%. But now, if you start withdrawing after 52 weeks of compounding, you make 400%. So I know that the person that brought you here will explain it back to you, because with 52 withdrawable weeks and 52 compounding weeks, you can make 400%. But now remember, what you pay is the academy. Now you can decide not to go to the academy and you are making your money. The day you woke up and say, okay, I want to study this academy I pay for, fine. But do you know that on the face value of the month subscription you pay, the company uses it to trade for you, that you earn up to 400%. That's what Nextgen is. So Nextgen is for those who already in the forex market, but they are losing, they want to know why. Or those who want to enter into forex for the first time, you go through it to understand what is forex and you started trading. And then we have those who have money in the bank. The money is not doing anything. You may not like to trade forex. Maybe you don't want to hear it, but I know that you want to multiply your money. So you just come in here, putting your money with companies that have a face, that have real people around it, and they really have an engine that runs the business. Then the business can go on for you. That's what it is. But now we have, digital assets as well. These digital assets have a lot of roadmap. We have a 5-year roadmap. The 5-year roadmap of the coin is one of the best. I've been in this space for a long time. So when I see roadmaps that will take a coin to the next phase, I will see this time will fail me to explain this. But our Visa card is going to be launching. We're launching the Visa card. That is this in Cyprus. We have the Visa card here. You can see the Visa card. So we have a lot of, even the MT5 is already ready. And all that, that's the brokerage. We have Amgen Travel coming in. We have Amgen Staking. We have even games. You can see us Infinity and Step In and all that. These are games coin, and they're doing well just with game. We have NFT marketplace and NFT. We have sports trading coming in, where you are using the Amgen. All these things is usability. You are going to, even we have Amgen Pay coming in too at the same time. These are much. It's something that you need to be part of now, not tomorrow. You need to be part of it right away, right now. When I say right now, I mean right now. Because the coin has been projected to go to 500 euro in 2027. Awesome. But now you don't have to wait till then. You just have to take advantage of now. We have the quantum trade. Minimum requirements for quantum trade is 50,000. And then you have a broker of your choice. Then you put your money there and then connect to the company, and the company trade for you. You can withdraw your money anytime and so many things. These are still one of the things we are going to talk to the company on, how to reduce this to 10,000 or something that people can easily put in their money and let your money work for you. As fast as possible, you start making money. But now, we have talked about everything about the compensation plan. I have not mentioned where you tell anybody about this business. I only talk about the product and service of the company. Now, without me talking about anything you will gain if you become active, because in every good business, you want to look at it. If I throw away the compensation plan, let it not be I'm telling somebody because I need to make money. But the person I'm telling, does this thing worth it? If you're here on this call tonight with what I've presented to you, even if you like the active part of the business, does the compensation, does the system make sense? The product, the service, is it something that's worth it? If you worth it, can you give me 777 on the chat box? That's maybe, let's throw away the next part of this presentation where I want to show you how you can make beyond 400% in a franchise. I want to throw it out of the window. But what I present is what the company is. I just give you the product, the service of the company, what it is. I told you about the people, the leadership. I showed you the physical infrastructure that they gave. If there's no compensation plan, because most of us have really, refer people to so many things. You go to a store, you buy a bag, just like women. Someone will just look at it, you say, I bought it in that shopping mall. And they will go there because the bag is good. It's quality bag, quality eyeglasses, quality things. Women share, even perfume that you wear. We've referred people to your tailor because it's good. The tailor's so fine. So if you can go and tell somebody about this business without making anything, if you will do that, just give me a 77. If it makes sense, if it resonates with you, I need a 777. So now, okay. All right, good. All right, fine. So now let's go into the next phase of the presentation. The next phase of this presentation now talk about those who want to go beyond 400%. Now, I ask you a question. When we started, I say, what would you change if your annual income suddenly becomes your monthly income? That's if the money you make in a year now becomes what you are making every month. And I told us that being happy, being wealthy, and being healthy is a normal state of life for you and me. And everyone else around us. It's a normal state if you want it. And you need to put your mind to it. So I want to show you what is possible. 400% is not enough to change your life, but there is something. If you make it over and over and over again, yes, it can do a lot of things. Even with that, with the new plan that the company is coming up with, which they told us until we get to Cyprus, we see it and look at it, it's going to be awesome. There's more to this. But now let me show you this. How you can go beyond 400%. Being a franchise owner. You become a franchise, you market the franchise. You only market a franchise that you like because a franchise is an authority given to an individual or group of people. Is given by a corporate body or government to an individual or a corporate body or group of people to use their brand for commercial purposes. You promote their brand. And people come into the brand and they begin to, you can go and brand Marriott. We have those that brand Radisson. They just build up a deal, you put the brand and you start marketing and you are making commissions because of the name. Now, Nextgen has built a business, a reputation that have lasted for over 12 years in the trading platform. And they have given us the right to become franchise owners to promote this academy. And we get access to that franchise by being part of Bonus Fortuna. So we have a system that we have created. Now, Bonus Fortuna, we have a vision. And that vision is to help our partners live a sustained, wealthy lifestyle. Remember, I told you that every one of us, we being happy, being wealthy, being healthy is a state that all of us are entitled to. But we need to continue doing that on a sustained basis. That's our vision, to help to show you how. And that's why we have a mission to create over 100,000 millionaires in this evolving economy that will initiate the next wave of billionaires. That's who we are. So now let's go straight to the franchise, how it works. Why we love it is because there are daily payouts. There are weekly withdrawal. Daily payout, I means as you are doing the deals, which we talk about 10% daily deals, anybody you bring anytime, you get paid daily. Withdrawals are weekly. Thursdays, you make withdrawal. Tuesday, you get it. Everything is arranged. You know when to withdraw. You know when to get it. So you can plan your life, right? That's how they stand. But now you can decide to withdraw when you decide to use the PIN to do registration for someone else, and you get your money immediately. So there's no need to wait for withdrawal. You can do that, right? So we have 7 to 9% indirect deals. There are indirect deals that you've made, you can get 7 to 9%. That's a binary system. As it begins to match one by one, you begin to make your money. Are you getting it? That's the way the thing works. We have a binary system. We have renewal income, and then we have direct residual income repeatedly. You earn direct residual income repeatedly for all purchases or repurchases. That means once the person makes 400%, you buy another one, you are making again. You are making the same 10%. And then you make 10%, and then you can make 9% again for binary immediately, because people will continue. That's why we're doing the work now. In the next 1 year, 2 years, some people will just be buying packages, and because they have to make their 400%, they are going. You are just there seeing the volume increasing, and money is coming from different angles. Just the way it was, because you were there in the beginning to build to that point. We have you receive up to 11% of the compounding income generated by your first 10 levels, from 1 to 10, 11%. That's what you generate. That's what you make. These are all the people who are compounding. You don't force your people to compound. You explain to them what they need to do. If they decide to compound, fine. If they decide to withdraw through Euro, no problem. They decide to withdraw through Amgen, explain it for them. Don't chase money. Build business, build relationship. Explain things to people the way they are, so that when they go in front, they will see the same thing. They will not say, oh, you cunningly told me this. No, explain it well. Allow them to do what they want. And before you know it, you get what you want. That's the way we do. We build with so much integrity in this team. We keep loving people and put God at the center of what we do. We want to see people win. And as we want to see people win, we keep winning. That's the secret. So Nextgen packages start from 100, 200 euro, and 500 euro. But the Nextgen franchise we talk about by Bonus Fortuna start with 1,000. Okay, if you see someone that wants to register with 200, 500, yes, you can register the person. But the franchise that will give you the money I'm talking about is going to start by 1,000. So we can now start building the system going forward. As you continue to arrange your system and you continue to build it, and with 1,000, you achieve that aim as fast as possible. So you need to decide which one you want to be. Based on all that I've explained to you, you make a decision. Do you want to be a customer, a client, a trainee, or you want to be that and still be a partner? Because there are benefits. Daily income skill, you get it. Everybody that joined Nextgen, join the academy. Once you pay for package, you already have access to the academy. Whether you are not interested or not, you have it. Then whether you are interested or not, you have the daily passive reward, Monday to Friday. You are earning it, everybody. That you make up to 400% depending on what you, but if you are building, you make the 400% faster. So we have the daily franchise commission. That's only, you make commission of the franchise when you are decide to be a franchise owner by telling others. But somebody who just register, who don't want that, will not make that. You can continue learning and continue making daily reward. Then we have incentive that will take premium vacation, luxury home, cars, and lots more. Those ones are coming for those who are promoting. So the choice is yours. But before then, I want you to ask me, I have simple question for you. Remember, I told you, what will you do? What will change in your life if your annual income suddenly become your monthly income? So if I ask you a question, I have a simple business system that you can generate. It's possible within $500,000 to $3 million. in just 8 months or more. It can take you based on time. But if it follows the principle, it will be 8 months. But it can take 1 year. It can take 2 years. It worth it. Even if it didn't happen as fast as you wanted. But 2 years in it is good because the company is going nowhere. But all you just need is 2 friends. If everybody can get 2, all you need is just to see 2 people that are hungry. Just 2. 2 that is ready to shock the system. 2 people that are ready to remove all excuse. People that are stronger than their excuses. Because if you want to do something, you do it. If you don't want to do it, you give excuse. And the Ford said, if you say you can, you're right. If you say you can't, you are still right. All of them is about your perception. So there's someone that will look at it and say, it's hard. 2 people on your phone, 2 friends. Just 2 friends, you are done. And if you get that 2 friends, then you enter into our 4 simple systems. What are the 4 simple systems? Let's take it because of our time. We come into the franchise. You buy, we are using the 1012 to do this thing now. Once you buy that, the second thing, you go into the stop and study section. You'll be scheduled into an onboarding session. What's the onboarding session? It's just to explain the system to you. Make you understand what Nextgen is. You ask your questions and you'll be directed. You know everything you need to know about the company, and everything maybe someone may go out there and begin to change your mind. You need to ask all the questions. So you can give you project manual, books, and things that you need for marketing, for building, and for understanding that what you are doing is legal. We are in a compensation economy. I don't know what is in your mind when they talk about referral something. I don't know what shows at the mirror of your mind. Maybe because of what you've been knowing about people who do this kind of a thing before. Things have changed, brother. Things have changed, sister. The biggest of the biggest are in this industry right away. Before, they were doing it with old system that doesn't work. The old people that you know, those that were doing it then that you see them, one of their shoe will be up and the other one facing Jericho and the other one facing Jerusalem. That time has come and gone. We have sophisticated systems right now where you see sophisticated people of like minds coming together to build a business. It's no more what it is before. So snap yourself out of what you are thinking and let's come to show you how business is built. So yeah, that's why you'll be assigned a consultant that will help you to understand that this model of business has come to stay. Not before, because some people, when you talk about direct sales or maybe network marketing, what shows up in the mirror of their mind is negativity. People that are suffering, people that are doing, your show suffer. That was before. Snap out of it and face reality this way. Because this is the business of the 21st century. Who will you believe? Is it the celebrity that is not even using the product? He doesn't know where they are. They just pay the celebrity to be at the billboard, to be on the billboard. Is that the one that be on the advert and talk about this thing is good and he has not used it? All your friends and family who have used it, have tested it and trusted, they have access to things that the company is doing. When they tell you about something, that's who you believe. So that's why you have access to your consultant, and it's completely free of charge for you. So it can help you to explain the business properly. You understand it, you build business. Consultants are those who come to help you to build your business. That means the consultant is knowledgeable. He has to understand how the business is built, so he can now guide you. And once he guides you, you become aware. You become educated in this field, then you can become a consultant to someone else. Then after that, that's when you can go and get your tool, after you've known the business. Then the 4th one is that you can ask how you can go and get about it. You can build your business by talking to people and building it, and show you how you can share on your Facebook for those of you who knows, and then begin to show people the lifestyle that will help you build the business. Once you can share videos, put things on your status, put things on your Instagram, on your Facebook. You just need to just write things, and then it will be building your business going forward. So the fourth one, you'll now be enrolled into our mentorship academy. That academy will help you for leadership. We have a bonus Fortuna morning affirmation is there where we teach you things. And then at times we have our training for leadership, for entrepreneurship, wealth building, personal economy, and we change your life. The way you do business, that's mentorship, the fastest way to mastery. A mentor is someone who fixes you to go and fix your business. And the consultant is someone who fixes your business. So in this place, we fix your business and at the same time fix you to continue running the business. It's awesome because you need leadership and belief to build anything. And that leadership is what we'll give to you here. It's awesome to be part of us. Then from there, you can get into this 4 simple system. And once you have access to this 4 simple system, let me show you. It will help you to build your business just by you getting 2. You can have up to 510 people under your team, but you have only 2. It's only 2 that you know. How does it work? Look at how it works here. You come in, there's a stop and study, which is the onboarding session, right? Anyone that comes to your team, try to find time to do stop and study for them. Sit down, become their consultant, explain the business to them. Allow them to ask questions. Before they go and talk to people, they have already understood the business. Because you can go out there, there are wolves out there that are ready to swallow you up by telling you that what you are doing will not work. So there are things you need to know about the company. There are things you need to know about what we do. What makes Nextgen different? You need to know that this is not the kind of company that say they are trading and you don't know if they are trading or not. This one they are trading and we know. We have access to one of their trading accounts. So you tell them, you make them understand that whenever you see fake, there's original somewhere. So for we to have fake Ponzi schemes and fake programs, that means there are real business with real people running it and they're here to stay. Does it mean there's no place to do investment anymore that really works? Whenever everybody said the best way to multiply money is through investment. If the best way to multiply money is through investment, that means there are good investments to put your money into. The only thing that have been eluding you all this while is that you've not found out the best one. So do stop and study. You need to understand why this is the best form of business. The compensation, we're in a compensation economy. Everything now is being done. Can't you see that people are glamoring? Even in the Western world, they pay, it's a compensation economy. They pay you based on how many hours you work. Because it's the best form of payment. Not the one they say you work 8 hours a day. Some people will go there and sleep. Some will just go out and they clock in and clock out. So you pay based on what you work, that based on your work. So in Nextgen, as you are working, the more you work, you can make money more than the person that brought you into the business, who is just sitting down that is not working. That's compensation economy. So which means you come, you cut your own check. Not a pyramid scheme that if you come, you say you are building for the one on the top. No, you can even smash everybody and climb up because overtaking is allowed. So it's not a pyramid scheme. Some people say, that's a, you have not explained what is a pyramid scheme. Oh, that is a scam. You've not explained what is a scam. Oh, it's a Ponzi scheme. They don't understand it. They are just saying it because they had it somewhere. So stop and study is important. Before you go and talk to somebody, so that when they bring counterpunch, you now bring another counterpunch to counter what they're saying. And before you know it, you stand still. Because when you have the confidence to build what you are building, nobody can take you away from it. Then that's when you can build and begin to have these numbers under you. And you begin to get from 6 to 24, and you are getting numbers, and your team is growing. All you know is 2. But based on the stop and study you are doing, everybody understands what they need to do. They are fired up. If you know where you are going, where you are will not upset you. It's when you don't know where you are going, that's when you're getting upset. More especially when you are building a system of this nature, where you are building and have so much volume. Let me show you the money now. I want to show you the money. Because you are building on the first month, you are getting 440 euro. As you're getting 440 euro, you know where you're going. You are not interested. That is when you are not building much. You have only two. Because some people under 1 month, they have made a lot of thousands of dollars of euro. So which means if you are under 1 month and you make thousands of euro, you are even on a fast lane. With what we are seeing, you're on a fast lane. So because if you build it like that and see people of like minds, that means in your first month, you make only 440 euro. Your second month is now 160. But it looks so simple, right? But you know where you're going. There will be a time you'll be getting 15,000, 61,000 euro coming into your account in a month. But you have to start somewhere and you can get. But let me tell you, this is what you make, 5 million plus. But let's say you fail. All things have never been equal. You get 10% of this. You fail into money. A failure in Nextgen is a millionaire. It's a millionaire now. Multi-millionaire. That's the fail. 10% of what you're supposed to make. Maybe if you get 10% of it in a year or two, it's still money. Good money. So that's something. But now, is it possible? Yes. But you need to look at it. I want you to have an end of the movie experience and begin to look at where you are going. So you'll be intentional at what you do from day one. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. If you believe you can do it, it will be done. Because nothing can stop a man with a determined will, or a woman with a determined will. But nothing can help any woman with a wrong mental attitude. Any man or woman with a wrong mental attitude, nothing can help the person. And nothing can stop a man or woman with a determined will. If you have the right mental attitude, nothing can stop you. There is no height unattainable. Everything is possible. You just have to put your mind to it and get to work. It's possible. So before you know it, you start climbing into the ladder, and then you start getting into where you now begin to become the team leader, you begin to get team managers and all that. And before you know, you start getting this. This is the iPhone for senior managers. This is the iPhone 14. Once you become a senior manager, we have watch for team managers. We have regional director, you have the Apple laptop. We have those regional presidents, you are getting these Rolex. And then we have this baby for those who have become president. I'm talking about brand new Mercedes-Benz, clean, brand new Mercedes-Benz. We have the global ambassadors, you have apartment, because the company is into real estate. Every other thing you can monetize it, but the global ambassador real estate, you don't monetize it because the company have luxury apartments around the world they're selling. So it's just to give you a key of one of the apartment. And then you can have it, you can will it to somebody, you can sell it. You can give it, put it as your vacation home. It can be where you move, wherever you want. That's what this is all about. I just did a little to make sure I explain this to you in another level. So welcome to freedom. All you just need to do is to get started right now. And I know when you get started with us, you are going to, all the coveted secrets of the institutional traders will be open to you. You will start getting results. And you start doing great in this business because it has changed people's lives. And more that are coming, it will change their lives. I don't want you to wait for long. I don't want you to start thinking, will I join or not? I want you to make the decision right now. Don't think about yourself. Think about your kids and your kids' kids. Think about you. I'm talking about you leaving a legacy that will be there for you for years to come. And we are going to go through this mountain together. We are going to take you through this jungle together. We'll guide you. We'll show you the way and make sure that we climb on top of this mountain together. When we look on top of the mountain, the view downwards, we can't tell the view that we'll be seeing when we get up there together. So the choice is up to you. Where we go from here is up to you. It's now in your hands. We've done the presentation. You make the decision. Please get back to the person who asked you to be part of this presentation or who gave you this video. Then thank the person first and then tell the person, they said there's something they call referral link. Please give me, I want to register immediately. Now, once you register, you decide the side you want to be. Do you want to learn forest? There is a place for you here. Are you into forest and crypto already, but you want to learn more? You want to understand how these things, there are secrets. You want to know that secret that help the big boys make money. There is a place for you here. or you have money in the bank that you don't want to, you are not using, and it's there wasting. You just keep, then there is a place for you to put it here for you to get to start multiplying for you. Or you are that person that knows, you have center of influence. You know people who this will be good for. There's a place for you here. Just help it. There are people that are looking up to you. You need to change their lives. Just get it and change the lives of people around you. So get it on board right away, and then the rest will be history. And I tell you, in the next 6 months, 1 year from now, we can't put into words what lives you have transformed and what your life have been. I appreciate you. You're not good here signing out. And I know that you're going to be part of it. So I welcome you to the family. And once you join, you are part of the family, you are part of our team, and I will always be there for you anytime. Just make the call. Talk to your upline leader or anybody that you need me to talk to. Anybody, I'll be there to do it. Straight up. Just we put up the time and we do it. Let's get it rolling. Bye for now. See you again next time. If you have any question, please ask the person that asked you to come here, or the person that gave you this video. If it's something that the person cannot answer, he will bring it to me, and I'll furnish you with the answers immediately. Thank you, and God bless you all. Bye for now.